Well, hello. I didn't even expect this to happen, but we've got a major thunderstorm outside, and actually before I started making this video, I actually saw the first bolt of lightning, strangely enough, and this is going to be a very different video though, because normally I do dramatic yelling and stuff like that one day, but because there's been loads of people complaining, saying, man, stop doing all that complete and utter yelling and blah blah and whatever you're going to be doing, like, you know, speaking of tropical countries and whatever you're going to say in this video though. Well, tropical countries are my thing now, but yes, it makes sense because it's night time, and yet again, if I'm making thunderstorm videos at night time, unfortunately, well, that's the way it goes. That's how society really works. And I've got some things to survey. I need to look out for some lightning outside. I think it's going to be one of those air mass thunderstorms, I think. One of those single cell thunderstorms. I hope it's not a supercell. Please don't be supercell, because if it is, well, I'm going to be basically in hell mode and then I'll die because there might be a tornado of somewhat though. But luckily enough, this is our standard type thunderstorm here. I think in Australia you would call these southerly busters, and to be very educational and whatnot though. But because I live in the UK, this is a very different type of thunderstorm here. Strangely enough, I've got to tell you what, I think it's all that humidity that we had from somewhere in Europe. We've actually been dragging quite some warm air here. It actually feels quite muggy inside here. Feels like I'm living in, well, where my family used to live in, Malaysia. I don't see any lightning at the moment though, but hopefully if there is any signs of lightning here, well, maybe there is. Hopefully we'll go ahead and get some. And strangely enough, I need to make sure that in the way I make videos on YouTube, unfortunately, I have to basically, you know, what I have to do these days is because of the fact that my videos can get, you know, easily prone. You can actually see me when I'm walking, you know, the windows and whatnot and stuff. But I can't even make long videos these days because of the way YouTube works these days. And YouTube hates long videos these days. And because of the fact that I've actually got about 40 or 41 subscribers, unfortunately I cannot get as much subscribers as I would normally do in the past. But yet again, I should have started my YouTube channel in the past. And strangely enough, the thunderstorm looks like it has just dumped a lot of rainfall. In fact, it's still raining outside here. In fact, look at that. It's just your typical late summer storm. And if I was going to be a bit dramatic, I would obviously say it's a little bit like tropical depression rain. And I have to say, I don't know about you, but it's just pretty much the typical sort of weather that we get in the summer in the UK. And also many other, well, let's just say tropical and humid subtropical countries around the world. And I'm going to tell you what, if I was going to be a bit too loud, it's extremely cold, it's also extremely dark, even at night time as well, apart from the fact that the cloud stays dark at daytime. Well, time for a jump cut, just to see the train. Well, apart from the massive daily rainfall that we've got there, here's the train. Hopefully there won't be any other cranky people saying, hey, Ivan, just show us the train. Well, there it is there. There it is there running like so. And strangely enough, oh my god, I just farted. Quick. Luckily enough I didn't swear. Normally I'm not really a person who swears on my YouTube channel, because if I do swear, my video will get demonetized and I'll be flagged. That's not good, eh? But I can't see any lightning bolts outside here, eh? But I think just before I was making this video, we just had just a very, I think there was a lightning bolt there at the very beginning of the thunderstorm. I didn't see the lightning bolt. I don't think I've captured it in film by a Logitech camera as I would normally do in 2020. But nevertheless, this is something I can get easily yet highly appreciated at times. And what's quite strange about summer of 2021 is, wow, I've got to tell you what though, it's been dumping and delivering loads and loads of rain. And strangely enough, I think this could be the coldest of all August since 2014, maybe 1993. That's another good example of a very cold August. But what can I say? I'm actually quite impressed. Nothing too hot, nothing too cold, apart from the fact that I've got a couple of myself here, and strangely enough you can actually see me in the window. Now I'm going to do a jump cut, I'm sure. Oh, hi! Welcome to my video. I better turn off the radio here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. And yes, just as I was thinking about the lightning trackers here, here's the yellow dots there that represent the lightning strikes and stuff. And if we do get some more lightning outside, I bet you what, this will be freaking awesome. Well, maybe not though, because the storm has just done a runner. I believe that storm must be fleeting, but yet again, how would you know? Because obviously I've got a funny feeling that storm must have completely passed already now. You know, it's funny, 2020 focused a lot of lightning, but 2021 actually focused a lot more in the way of rain and hail as well. Strangely enough, I didn't really manage to get as much thunder and lightning as I would normally expect there, eh? But yes, this is quite amazing. Quite amazing at times to get as much rainfall like that. I believe it's a cumulonimbus cloud. That's where all lightning comes from. But you might also get them from, like, you know, late summer hurricanes. Or maybe the ones you would also get in autumn as well. And oh no! Oh no! It looks like my tiny Tyrell EH500 train is about to derail. Back you go. And strangely enough, this was a video that I actually didn't... Whoa! Crikeys! Oh! Didn't expect that one to happen, eh? Gonna do a jump cut. Well, that gave me the absolute beat of me, and it was a flash of lightning. So just as you thought, oh nope, sorry, my bad, just derailed the train. And strangely enough, I've just derailed it on purpose. That's not a great way. Anyways, I need to do a jump cut. I think if I get this train back up and running again, there's also logs on the background here as well that I might also need to retrieve as well. And man oh man, I'll tell you what, filming thunderstorms has been my thing now, and hopefully if we get more closer shots of lightning, well, it's going to be completely and utterly fun. Very nice stuff, I tell you what, very nice. And I'll definitely say that in the way of filming thunderstorms, I would probably say maybe this top section here, I think. Maybe that's where most of the lightning is visible and whatnot and stuff. Unfortunately, I cannot film this storm forever though, because I've only got at least 30 minutes left. Maybe under 30 minutes left, but nevertheless, it's just a fleeting thunderstorm. How would you even know? And strangely enough, that was something I've never ever thought of, seeing it right over my life though. But tell you what guys, it's quite amazing seeing a storm like this. And mind you, the thunder is more louder in Malaysia compared to here. Maybe due to the amount of energy that we've got. And maybe, just maybe, at any moment, the lightning will come in, boomerang back towards us. And luckily enough, I've just shuffled the windows a bit backwards, I think, just in case if the lightning comes into my house and damages property and whatnot and stuff, and also kills me. But let's just hope it doesn't, because obviously that would be very sad. And what's quite funny is that the storm, to be quite obviously honest, it looks like it's continuing. I don't know if actually, but it looks like it's still here. Maybe I need to get up a bit closer there. I'm struggling though, because the webcam has got, you know, it's a USB, how'd you say it, webcam though, and it's struggling though. And I just can't do it though. I'm sorry, but I just don't know what to do. And because I'm in a thunderstorm, who knows, maybe there'll be lightning somewhere though. goodness knows what though. I don't know about you, but I'm just gonna stand a bit back there, and maybe, just maybe, if I have a very good chance, maybe just stand a bit back there, maybe there'll be a very good chance there'll be a lightning strike popping up somewhere here. If we're lucky enough though, eh? Maybe we might get a good decent lightning bolt as well. I have to say it's quite a slow moving thunderstorm here. Maybe it's a thunderstorm which has been merged together, and all of a sudden it's literally on the move. I was going to think that the thunderstorm was going to be arriving at, you know, 5 o'clock in the evening, but unfortunately it didn't though. And strangely enough, this thunderstorm is actually going to be progressing until, like, you know, about 3 o'clock, which is very, very strong. I'd definitely say 3 o'clock would be like the final hour, but I can't keep on going there, because if I did film that thunderstorm for quite a while now, unfortunately I don't think I'll get the chance of getting more and more, you know, how would you say, footage of this thunderstorm in action. But nevertheless, I hope it will be fleeting, because if it was surrounding me throughout the rest of my life, well, I don't think it's gonna be that nice. But yet again, what else can I say about these types of storms? And yeah, very important to know. Very, very important to know indeed. And strangely enough, I'm inside the house, as always, as I am. And very, very simple, Ivan. Make sure everything is all completely and utterly, remarkably safe, and also confinedly fine. Oh God, I fired it again though. Strangely enough, I don't know about you, but I think I could get demonetized of having fights and thunderstorms again. Crikey, Ronnie, I need to take a look at the lightning tracker and see what we're getting in there. We're getting on there. Makes sense, doesn't it, eh? I think that's pretty much it though, but yet again I might be totally wrong. So I must turn it here. Therefore, if there's any more lightning popping out there, and all of a sudden, boy oh boy, that did gave me a bit of a fright though, strangely enough. And man oh man, I don't know about you, that maybe there could be some more thunderstorms persisting into September, but how would I know? Because obviously, strange that by autumn time, all of the heat and humidity just fades away though. By September, October and November though, but yet again I might be totally wrong thanks to climate change. The Tony Playwell EH500 cargo train, still on the move. It looks like it's derailed. Nope, I don't want that train to get into an absolute muddle. And oh crikey, so when is the next lightning strike? If anything, if this storm doesn't get any lightning bolts and whatnot, I just don't know. I have no chance but just to film, and that's it. That's all I can do in this video, eh? But yet again, how would I know? I'm becoming a great person who's into filming thunderstorms and stuff. Crikey O'Reilly indeed. And it's quite weird, I've got the window a bit open as well though, just to hear some sounds of thunder, and also making sure that as I'm safe, hopefully there'll be big bolts of lightning here somewhere. But I can't tell you at the moment though, maybe that storm is a fleeting one, but yeah, quite amazing. I can tell you what, eh? Quite amazing. It's strange that this lightning storm is still there. I can't tell you when it's gonna strike again though. Maybe it will boomerang back if I do a jump. Okay, back on filming again now. Yet again, the patterns and also the pathways of where the lightning goes, it's just so totally and utterly erratic. You never know on where it strikes. And I gotta tell you what though, if you ever see a lightning bolt for the first time, you'll easily remember it. And it looks like the Tony Plowell EH500 train has derailed though. It looks like the storm has, it looks like it's gone calm already though. But how would I even know? Strangely enough that this storm, maybe it's passed. But yet again, how would I even know if this storm has already passed though? I want to see if this train is running again now, and how good or bad it is. Yeah. It's not that bad. It's supposed to be quite a powerful train, and because this train is powerful, powerful doesn't mean fast. It just means the amount of capacity and how much strength this train has got. Pretty amazing. I've got a similar train like that called the EH200. I think it's called the Blue Thunder. And because that train's Japanese, that like that Blue Thunder train I've got, you know, that EH500 Kintaro train is well, it's also Japanese as well, and they're also very hard to find outside of Japan or Asia for that matter. Where in the flipping now where there'll be any signs of lightning there? I can't see any day. Sorry for my total impatience though, but luckily enough I'm one of these guys who have nowadays started to become less impatient. And boy oh boy, I'm feeling a lot more patient than before. But a little bit not. Again, I'm just checking the Tony Plowell covering the train, making sure that front bogey wheel is sitting nicely. And wow, it is fairly amazing. Maybe I should have done it in the first place, but yet again, this is completely and utterly mind-bogglingly, completely and utterly strange. Seeing a thunderstorm at night time, wow, think again. Crikey, Wally, it's nice to have it here. But I don't know about you, it's going to be quite tough. Maybe I should just turn on my regular light and just give myself a bit of a break. There we are. Bit better, isn't it, eh? Okay, it looks like I'm pretty much vlogging this video there. Strangely enough, I don't know why I'm vlogging there, but the reason why I'm doing a bit of a VLOGUST sort of taste is because let me just show you something a bit more fruitful to you than what you can do in a thunderstorm while using like a sink or a toilet bag. And if I move my office chair away, because I want to make sure everything is all nicely exposed, I think the most safest thing that you can do is, like, you know, use like a handkerchief or a cloth or maybe a towel there. You can just safely turn on the water, with via the tap and stuff like that one, and it's pretty much more safe. But yet again, who knows, maybe I might be totally wrong, because there'll be people saying, but Ivan, it's safe, you can still use your tap in a thunderstorm. Well, I don't think so, because I think if you would actually use the tap in a thunderstorm though, I don't know about you, but I think most of the times you can, but I think there are some rare occasions though that it's not yet safe to use, like, you know, the tap and stuff, or even the toilet as well in a thunderstorm, because, well, metal is metal. And yet again, I think water conducts electricity, so you have to be very, very careful on what you're doing there. And it does really make me understand, and strangely enough, I can touch some metal though. But yet again, I feel like I'm the one to blame. Anyways, I need to do a jump cut. I thought it was lightning there, and strangely enough, wow. Oh my goodness me, a few flashes of lightning. It just shuddered me, strangely enough. Wow, that was a very strange response here. I actually missed that lightning action here. It's okay if I miss some of the lightning activity I've got there at the moment though, because, well, obviously it's okay just to miss a few bits and stuff. And I do apologise for my pretty portly and late. I'm just going to turn off the main light there and just get the table lamp on. because I want to see where the lightning goes. And I think as we reach towards like 23:58 or 59, I don't think I'll get another good chance of filming, you know, lightning bolts at night time there, because, well, night is night, and you just have to deal with it there. I mean, to me, whenever I think of events like this, it's pretty much the most daunting, if not the most haunting events they far, eh? That's always a huge one. Strange enough, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it looks like all 3 months have got thunderstorms now. Very amazing. Very amazing indeed to have all 3 months to have thunderstorms. And strangely enough, maybe this could be perfect, because hopefully at night time you might be able to see visible lightning bolts. But how would you know? How would you know indeed? And it's impossible to film as many lightning bolts at night time, because, well, it's just that it's so difficult. And funnily enough, well, it does have that taste of where you can be in, obviously, Malaysia, I have to say, eh? Strange, isn't it, eh? Very strange. That thunderstorm is actually going to be quite slow moving, eh? It's a thundery shower. So I think that storm will pretty much dissipate, hopefully, from the next 3 or 4 hours or so. Now, that being said, that's pretty much the demise of this thunderstorm. Whoa! Wow, I just captured something really weird, and I've just noticed there's more flashes of lightning and lightning bolts and stuff. Wow, I did not expect this to happen though, and strangely enough, it's happening again. Crikey O'Reilly's out. Mind you, I don't know about sleeping though, but it's going to be quite hard for me to sleep though. But I will try and watch the lightning safely though, because, well, it's quite nice sometimes, eh? But yet again, what do you know about watching lightning and stuff? It can be quite dangerous, but yet again, it's also quite a great spectacle in the sky. I try not to get struck by lightning at any time. I think that thunderstorm is moving quite a bit northwards here, but how would I know? Because obviously, because of the fact that the winds are so light, strange, it doesn't look like, you know, that the storms are pretty much, well, they're pretty much moving a bit northwards though, but the storms are still there. Okay, so it's very important to know though. And also it's very worthy to know that whenever you're watching thunderstorms and stuff, it also gives you a good versatile representation of whenever the next thunderstorm strikes towards you, eh? It's also something like, you know, if it has like hail and rain in it though, it pretty much is something to, well, represent something. It's a little bit like the battle between your insurance company. I think that's how I can remember. Well, I might be totally wrong. I'm pretty sure that's how storms pretty much, well, treat the world with so much negativity to us though. But yet again, it's such a positive sort of experience if you can watch lightning safely. And also for the fact that thunderstorms replenish everything, yet the grass and the flowers at the same time. And yes, because it's late summer, and as we head towards our early autumn, strangely enough, it really does represent on where we're heading now. I mean, on where we're heading actually. I'm still waiting for those lightning bolts to come towards me, eh? And strangely enough, this Tony Polo EH500 train just keeps on derailing. Crikeys. And man, oh man, oh man. It's just totally weird. Let me just do a very good jump cut and just zoom out. Okay. This might be lucky or not, though I know. Maybe this could be lucky, maybe it wouldn't go. I definitely did see the lightning further away though. And strangely enough, that was completely and utterly mind-boggling as well. Quite amazing the amount of convection that you get from these storms. It's totally amazing, and to be quite obviously honest, it certainly is one of those great, like you say, spectacles in the sky, obviously. It can be quite scary, but yet again, it's quite an amazing spectacle. Thank God for the film school industry I might be heading to. Maybe I should probably go for performing arts, or maybe IT when I head back into college though. That'd be a great thing though. Maybe study about filming and how film technology works and stuff. That'd be great. I can definitely hear the thunder rumbling though. As you're saying in the land down under, when you hear the thunder, you better run, you better just take cover. That's how I remember from Men at Work. Obviously. And it's like the thunder from down under where it's not. And it's getting quite a bit livid though, this thunderstorm here. Pretty angry as well though for the fact that the clouds, they're just slow moving, and obviously the winds are very, very light. They take a long time to move though, as I can tell. Straightforward though, and strangely enough, yeah, I can definitely hear the thunder rumbling though. But yet again, what can I do? With me trying to film the thunderstorm forever and ever, and yet again it's going to be, you know, pretty difficult for me, because I have to contend with other people as well. Right. Yet again, I'm one of these guys who just wants to keep on filming thunderstorms over and over and over, and just get, you know, millions of views. But I don't think that'll be happening there on today's YouTube, as sad as it sounds, but that's the truth. I can't see any lightning action though. It's still not yet, I'll just say it, pretty positive or negative though. We'll just have to wait for some sudden moments that the flash of lightning should be, it should be there at any moment though, maybe in another, you know, minutes or so. But I just can't guarantee to you though, because no matter, as I said earlier in this video though, whenever you predict thunderstorms in the forecast though, it's not always right, but yet again, it's very hard to predict. And it's also a very big peak reminder that whenever you have thunderstorms, and also the aftermath of course, it pretty much is like a battle against your insurance company that you have at the moment though. And I tend to be very wise and highly respect thunderstorms. But yet again, there are some people who really don't like and hate these types of weather patterns like this, because it's the sort of thing that, you know, it's pretty much a weather pattern that pretty much is something that poses a great big threat to our lives though, and that really is something that really represents us though, in the way we live, of course. And it's strange, I don't see any lightning bolt activity though, but strange enough, it's still there. The storm is still there, and looks like this window here, if I can show you there, I'm pretty sure, if you actually notice this window here on the right hand corner though, it's missing a handle. And the reason why it's missing a handle is because, well, I think it was back in springtime, I fixed the handle on the window though was quite loose though. That was very silly of me, pulling that. Oh, the stupidity. Even me filming lightning storms and stuff, that's a bit deadly, isn't it? Well, it looks like someone's just turned on actual lights though, not lightning I suppose. I thought it was lightning though. And actually, the part where I actually shuddered, the part after coming from the sink, that was when that lightning bolt actually came in there. It must have came from, now which direction that where? I can't tell. And strangely enough, the thunder does get louder and louder. I know it does get louder though, but we can deal with that one though. And I'm certainly willing to go for it though, And I've only got about 6 minutes left, and I don't think I can film that much longer. I'm sure, because my computer is set to be quite limited though. And it's just totally not worth it though. If only if I can film storms this long, this is going to be completely and utterly, well, strange, eh? By the looks of it, eh? Well, yet again, the toy train over here is a tad a lot more noisy compared to this storm here. So yet again, thunderstorms are a lot more noisier than toy trains, eh? But how would I even know if the amount of decibels would pretty much exceed the decibels from the train set compared to the decibels that you find on a thunderstorm. Now, I don't see any more lightning activity, eh? Hopefully after making this video, I might try and take a look at the footage I've got though for today. I think this is a much better thunderstorm compared to like the ones I did in July and June, because at night time you get a much more better vision of where the lightning is going to strike, which is pretty much very, very, very obvious, isn't it? And I can't see any lightning bolts and whatnot there. Yet again, maybe that storm is maybe it's still there. It's still there. I've just checked on BBC Weather. It's still overall. I don't think. Yes, I've got a funny feeling this lightning storm here is going to be sitting there for ages, completely dormant. But I don't know if it's going to give me bolts and stuff. If I do see bolts, well, how am I going to react? I did react to one of the bolts. I was like, crikeys. I was actually gently saying the word crikeys in a very strong manner. Well, for the fact that when lightning comes towards you and whenever you see the bolts and stuff, it's just amazing. I'm just going to zoom out. Maybe just to see the lightning activity and whatnot there. I don't really see any much lightning activities and stuff. And in fact, as I said earlier in this video before, it does feel like a tropical rainforest. You know, with that environment with the thunderstorm and stuff. You know, I feel like I'm living in, you know, what parts of Australia would I would normally live in? I'd say the Northern Territory. You know, Darwin in the Northern Territory. What about Queensland? That's a very tropical state in Australia. Even Papua New Guinea, and also a lot of the tropical volcanic islands in the Pacific. You know, Vanuatu, New Ireland, New Britain, New Caledonia, even the Solomon Islands also have thunderstorms. I mean, every single tropical place gets a lot of thunderstorms, but yet again, they get more thunderstorms than here. We only get like one at a time of a lightning strike, I suppose, but I think in tropical countries we get like 80. I think in Malaysia I definitely say 80. I think you get like 80 lightning strikes. 80 to 90. Someone will correct me now. Well, I think I better leave this video here. I'm sorry I can't film that much. Maybe the storm has fleeted away. But yet again, how would I even know? Because yet again, storms are very hard to forecast. But anyways, if you really enjoyed this much more relaxing close to this thunderstorm webcam activity video, please give this video a very good like, subscribe for more for such toy videos in the future, and content like this as well, hopefully for the next summer or so, because I don't think there'll be any more thunderstorms from, well, obviously from next week, and also into September as well. Crikey, I can't believe how time flies by now, and it's completely and utterly mind-boggling now. And as always, I think with that being said, I would like to say thank you so much for watching, thanks for your time, and bye for now. Well, that's something you don't see every day, someone playing with a big old toy train in the midst of a thunderstorm. Fancy that.
Thanks for watching. Come back soon.